confident that on next Tuesday at 10:30 o'clock in the morning, it will receive the overwhelming endorsement of the Senate of the United States. The world has not escaped from the darkness. The long shadows of conflict and crisis envelop us still. But we meet today in an atmosphere of rising hope and at a moment of comparative calm. My presence here today is not a sign of crisis, but of confidence. I am not here to report on a new threat to the peace or new signs of war. I have come to salute the United Nations and to show the support of the American people and the United States as a major nuclear power does have a special responsibility to the world. It is, in fact, a threefold responsibility. A responsibility to our own citizens, a responsibility to the people of the whole world who are affected by our decisions, and to the next generation of humanity. We believe the Soviet Union also has these special responsibilities, and that those responsibilities require our two nations to concentrate less on our differences and more on the means of resolving them peacefully. For too long, both of us have increased our military budgets, our nuclear stockpiles, and our capacity to destroy all life on this hemisphere, human, animal, vegetable, without any corresponding increase in our security. Our conflicts, to be sure, are real. Our concepts of the world are different. No service is performed by failing to make clear our disagreements. A central difference is the belief of the American people in self-determination for all people. We believe that the people of Germany and Berlin must be free to reunite their capital and their country. We believe that the people of Cuba must be free to secure the fruits of the revolution that have been betrayed from within and destroyed from without. But I would say to the leaders of the Soviet Union and to their people that if either of our countries is to be fully secure, we need a much better weapon than the H-bomb, a weapon better than ballistic missiles or nuclear submarines, and that better weapon is peaceful cooperation. We have in recent years agreed on a limited test ban treaty, on an emergency communications link between our capitals, on a statement of principles for disarmament, on an increase in cultural exchange, on cooperation in outer space, on the peaceful exploration of the Antarctic, and on tempering last year's crisis over Cuba. I believe, therefore, that the Soviet Union and the United States, together with their allies, can achieve further agreements, agreements which spring from our mutual interest in avoiding mutual destruction. There can be no doubt about the agenda of further steps. We must continue to seek agreements on measures which prevent war by accident or miscalculation. We must continue to seek agreement on safeguards against surprise attack, including observation posts at key points. We must continue to seek agreement on further measures to curb the nuclear arms race by controlling the transfer of nuclear weapons, converting fissionable materials to peaceful purposes, and banning underground testing with adequate inspection and enforcement. We must continue to seek agreement on a freer flow of information and people from east to west and west to east. We must continue to seek agreement, encouraged by yesterday's affirmative response to this proposal by the Soviet foreign minister on an arrangement to keep weapons of mass destruction out of outer space. Let us get our negotiators back to the negotiating table. To control his own environment, to end thirst and hunger, to conquer poverty and disease, to banish illiteracy and massive human misery. We have the power to make this the best generation of mankind in the history of the world, and make it the last. And new means should be found for promoting the free expression and trade of ideas through travel and communication, and through increased exchanges of people and books and broadcasts. For as the world renounces the competition of weapons, competition in ideas must flourish. And that competition must be as full and as fair as possible. The United States delegation will be prepared to suggest to the United Nations initiatives in the pursuit of all these goals. For this is an organization for peace, and peace cannot come without work and without progress. The peacekeeping record of the United Nations has been a proud one, though its tasks are always formidable. We are fortunate to have the skills of our distinguished Secretary General and the brave efforts of those who have been serving the cause of peace in the Congo and the Middle East, in Korea and Kashmir, in West Virginia and Malaysia. My fellow inhabitants of this planet, let us take our stand here in this assembly of nations, and let us see that if we, in our own time, can move the world to a just and lasting peace,
Would you want a Gaddafi or an Arafat or a Castro to be a future president of South Africa?
One of the mistakes which some political analysts make is to think that their enemies should be our enemies. We have our own struggle, which we are conducting. We are grateful to the world for supporting our struggle. But nevertheless, we are an independent organization with its own policy. And the attitude of every country towards, our attitude towards any country is determined by the attitude of that country to our struggle. Yasser Arafat, Colonel Gaddafi, Fidel Castro support our struggle to the hilt. There is no reason whatsoever why we should have any hesitation about hailing their commitment to human rights as they are being demanded in South Africa. Our attitude is based solely on the fact that they fully support the anti-apartheid struggle. They do not support it only in rhetoric. They are placing resources at our disposal for us to win the struggle. Because just like ourselves, they are fighting for the right of self-determination. That we carefully define what we mean by secure borders. We do not mean that Israel has the right to retain the territories they conquered from the Arab world, like the Gaza Strip, the Golan Heights, and the West Bank. We don't agree with that. Those territories should be returned to the Arab people.
Mr. Mandela.
We are not prepared to be swayed by anybody. We have an independent policy which we accept no matter with whom we discuss. The Jewish leader have any doubts about our stand, I am prepared to address them and to allay their concern, because they are a very important community both in South Africa and of course in the States. And I'm prepared to iron out any differences that might exist. But they must know what our stand is. Arafat is a comrade in arms, and we treat him as such. And as I have said, we have many Jews, members of the Jewish community in our struggle, and they have occupied very top positions. But that does not mean to say that the enemies of Israel are our enemies. We refuse to take that position. You can call it being political or a moral question, but for anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.
That we have here in the U.S.
We'll put this thing together. Me, that's who, and I don't break them for nobody. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks, I'll build what I want to.
Alright. Let me stop. Cause I know some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all fucking emotional like a bitch. Like I'ma just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just call it what it is. But as you guys were watching that intro and you guys were seeing JFK talk about how humanity need to really take a pause on that nuclear before humanity's wiped out. Like, bro. Shout out to JFK. There's a reason why they kill him.
New World Order.
There's a reason why they kill him. Because everything he was talking about became true in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot believe the time we live in. And a lot of you motherfuckers are just like, a lot of you guys, there's no urgency. There's no urgency. And on top of that, a lot of you guys are still buying into the enemy of the people, the fake news, the propaganda, mainstream media. You guys are still buying into those motherfuckers? Really? After all of that? After COVID? After what they did to you guys? After how it's clear that they are in cahoot with the motherfucking government. Like, what more proof do you fucking need, bitch? What more? Bruh, y'all need to wake up, man. But people need to save themselves. I'm telling y'all, man, ain't nobody coming for y'all, man. Like, ain't nobody coming to save y'all. People need to save themselves because ain't nobody got time for that. I'm out here like everybody out there trying to save themselves. And if you out here, you know what I'm saying, like you need help or something, good luck. Like if your family or somebody that loves you ain't trying to provide you, help you, good luck, bro. Cause I ain't got one. You feel me? Like, I'm on my own. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Some of you guys are just like, holy shit. How y'all surviving? How did you get this far? How did you get this far, you motherfuckers? And you know, one thing that I discovered is that it's easier actually to fucking deceive motherfuckers than to actually try to save them, try to actually tell the truth to them, try to let them know, hey, you are being lied to. Here's the proof. You know what they're gonna do? No, I'm gonna go this way. Like, what? What the fuck? Bruh. Fucking clowns, dog. So I'm not even gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bother no more. Like, I'm not even gonna try to point out. From now on, fuck y'all, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna point out, you know what I'm saying? For those of you who care the truth, I love you guys. You guys are the reason why I started this channel. The main reason why I started this channel, guys, is to go after the truth. However, I don't like drama. I don't like negative shit. I don't like name calling. Okay?
Nope.
So what I try to do is I try to be honest, truthful. Meanwhile, I try to go after the facts. We gotta expose the truth. However, we don't have to be dirty. We don't have to go dirty. We don't have to get dirty. We can expose the truth and keep it positive. 100%. That's what I'm about. That's what PHP Jacob is about. And for those of you guys who subscribe to my channel, I love you guys. Like, for real. I'm gonna keep working hard for you guys. I will never let you down. And for those of you guys who are just emotional, like a little bitch, who just like, oh my god, bro, if you're not gonna go after the truth, if you decided that you're just gonna get emotional, if you come across a truthful, honest information, then maybe this channel is not for you. Maybe you want to go ahead and watch CNN, MSNBC, and all of the fucking propaganda.
New World Order.
Because this is not CNN. This is not backed by Pfizer. This is not backed by Bill Gates. This is not backed by Soros. So I get to say whatever the fuck I want. I get to say the truth. If YouTube decides to put down this motherfucking channel down, so be it. I don't give a fuck. I know what comes with this shit. Unlike you cowards who decided that, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna be a keyboard warrior. Like, you ain't shit. You is a coward for real. And good luck to y'all, man, because I don't know how y'all making in life. For real, for real. I don't know how y'all making in life. But I want to, like I said, I want to focus. I want to positively, honestly focus on those who support me. You know what I'm saying? Who got the same kind of, you know what I'm saying, idea and values. You know what I'm saying? Because if you guys love, you know what I'm saying, the truth and facts and you know what I'm saying, in today's age where propaganda and disinformation and misinformation is actually run and pushed by one of the biggest government in the world. You know what I'm saying? I cannot believe some of you guys don't know the mainstream media decided that they're gonna betray the public, that they're gonna stop being actual journalists, actual reporters who will challenge and hold the government accountable, who would hold the power accountable. What they decided is that, hey, money is more powerful than being a real journalist. Money is, you know what I'm saying, money and status, you know what I'm saying, and selling your soul is more important to these motherfuckers than the truth. But what they don't realize is that a lot of people are waking up. More and more people are waking up. The more you motherfuckers lie, the more people wake up. Because we cannot believe the way mainstream media try to only report one side of the Israel and Palestine war. I mean, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, basically all of the social media, they agreed that if you don't have an Israeli talking point, your page will be blocked. You feel me? This is outrageous. I cannot believe this is happening in America, the land of the free, the democracy. Like what?
The real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back, so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later, because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. Nope. By the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long, when they tell you what to believe. New World Order. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to know. New World Order. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Yeah. You know? And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on, the fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
God damn! Shout out to George, Carlin, R.I.P. My Allah. I don't know if you can say this, but I hope you're in a better place. For sure, man. The truth is right in front of you, motherfuckers. But, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to, you know what I'm saying? In 2023, man. People became zombies, man. I cannot believe. But let's get into this couple topics that I want to get into before, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a late night. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? But first, before I actually play, I want to shout out to some of these wonderful fucking countries who stand up for freedom. It was the United States who actually vetoed, who used their veto. They were the only country that was against a resolution to give Palestine, Palestinians, an aid, humanitarian aid. The United States were like, nope, we're not having it. And the reason? Because you guys didn't mention Israel. Well, they condemn, you know what I'm saying, like the attack. What more do you want? Like, you guys killed 3 times the amount. What more? You guys already leveled, like level ground. You guys killed as many kids, like 3 times among the kids that died over there. Like what more y'all motherfuckers want? What more? How many people have to die until the United States are okay with the resolution? How many people have to die? How many buildings, how many destructions do we have to see on social media before the United States decides that they're gonna vote with the rest of the countries for the humanitarian? It's not even a peace plan. You know what I'm saying? We're not even talking about a peace plan. We're talking about a humanitarian. Like it's an aid. It's the people that you fucking bombed. It's the people that you cut off the electricity. It's the people that you cut off water. It's the people that you cut off literally internet. Every single thing that you guys put on books to say, oh, it's against human rights. But when it comes to the Palestinians and Arabs, forget about the human rights. Forget about the human rights.
New World Order.
Forget about the human rights. Nah, man. So, I never want to forget Spain. Like, some of these countries are just, you guys, I got so much respect for you guys.
Shout out to these countries that stand for freedom and stand with Palestine. Positively Honest Podcast honors and respects these countries: Spain, Algeria, Turkey, South Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Colombia, and more. Honest Podcasts these countries: Spain, Algeria, Turkey, South Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Colombia, and more. Algeria, Turkey, South Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Colombia, and more. South Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Colombia, and more. Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Colombia, and more. Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Colombia, and more. Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Turkey, South Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Colombia, and Turkey, South Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Colombia, and more. South Africa, Norway, China, Brazil, Colombia, and more. Thank you.
Yeah, you heard that right. You heard that right. One of those countries that had a courage that were standing up for freedom, that couldn't stand the destruction, that couldn't stand the killings of the children. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many destructions, and it goes on both ways. Like I said, I am against all, like, civilians dying on both sides. You fucking clowns. I don't give a fuck what religion you have. What I care about is it being a human being, just treating each other with respect and dignity. That's it. What the fuck? How hard is that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't care what religion you have. I don't try, you know what I'm saying, to impose my religion or my values or what I believe in to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But can we, like, coexist on this fucking planet? On the short time that we have on this fucking planet? Apparently it's no. Apparently it's no.
Humanitarian aid finally rolling into Gaza, led by the Egyptian Red Crescent. Those trucks carrying desperately needed food, water, and medicine. After repeated delays, an agreement reached to temporarily open Egypt's Rafah border crossing, brokered by President Biden and Egyptian President El-Sisi earlier this week.
So these trucks are not just trucks. They are a lifeline.
Oh my God. Bro.
New World Order.
I just want to say something. The level of deception, the level of manipulation, the level of lies, these people, it's like they have no feelings. It's like these people are not even a human beings anymore. Like, I don't even know how the fuck do you reach that level. Like, I honestly don't understand. Like, the only possible explanation I can come up with is that these people are fucking medicated. There's no way. There is no fucking way that anybody who is sober, you know what I'm saying, who got their right mind, would, you know what I'm saying, lie like this. You know what I'm saying? They know the United States were gonna veto. The United States were gonna basically block the peace resolution. Not the peace resolution, excuse me, but the humanitarian aid resolution that was put forward by Brazil and Russia. You know why? Maybe they have an agenda. So now all of a sudden, oh, these trucks are a lifeline. But 3 days ago, you were okay with the United States to block a peace fucking humanitarian. Bro, you cannot make this shit up. This is cynical. I swear to God, I have never seen anything like this. This is like one of the worst manipulations. And these people, there's a special place in hell. And there's even one less waited for them, man. I swear to God. Because how can you get away with killing innocent people? War crimes.
It's between life and death for so many people.
These people will.
Israeli airstrikes into Gaza have caused massive destruction. Hundreds of thousands have been forced from their homes.
War crimes.
6 sheltering at a UN school. She says, if we don't die from war, we'll die from disease. 10-year-old Aiden and his mother are Palestinian Americans, now waiting at...
Bro, it's just continue praying for Palestine, man. Make no mistake about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I condemned, you know what I'm saying, the Hamas attack on the Israelis people, okay? I condemned. I don't like killing on both sides. I advocate for peace. Can we agree on that, you motherfuckers? Can we advocate on peace You know what I'm saying? Can we agree on that? On both sides, we don't want any civilians dying on both sides, and we don't want any destructions. And then later on, they'll be like, "Oh, please don't send these refugees to the United States." Bruh, how about tell the United States government to not veto or block the humanitarian aid resolution so the Palestinians can get little help. You know what I'm saying? Before most of them die in Gaza. God damn, bro. And then, as if shit is not even getting worse, a lot of you guys are just like, oh, like, I don't care. I think a lot of you guys just gave up in life, to be honest with you, because how can you not? I don't see any, like, urgency. People are not even concerned no more. Like, the United States of America actually tested. Bro, let me just play this.
However, Putin maintained that there are no plans to launch a nuclear strike. He said,
Shout out to these countries that stand for freedom.
Russia's envoy to the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty Organization said Moscow will revoke its ratification of the pact signed in the year 2000. Russia says the aim is to be on equal footing with the United
Violating Treaty with Nevada nuclear test.
States.
On October 20th, Russia told state media outlets that it is closely monitoring experiments conducted by the United States at a nuclear test site in Nevada. Bloomberg reports that the Department of Energy, DOE, said the October 18th tests were conducted in order to validate new predictive explosion models. According to the DOE, the models can be used to help detect atomic blasts occurring in other countries, even deep underground. Corey Hinderstein, Deputy Administrator for Defense Nuclear Nonproliferation at the National Nuclear Security Administration, said the U.S. test was meant to advance our efforts to develop new technology in support of U.S. nuclear nonproliferation goals. Russia's of violating treaty with Nevada nuclear test. On October 20th, Russia told state media outlets that it is closely monitoring experiments conducted by the United States at a nuclear test site in Nevada. Bloomberg reports that the Department of Energy, DOE, said the October 18th tests were conducted in order to validate new predictive explosion models. According to the DOE, the models can be used to help detect atomic blasts occurring in other countries, even deep underground. Corey Hinderstein, Deputy Administrator for Defense Nuclear Nonproliferation at the National Nuclear Security Administration, said the U.S. test was meant to advance our efforts to develop new technology in support of U.S. nuclear nonproliferation goals. Russia's Interfax News Agency said that Dmitry Peskov, the Russian presidential press secretary, told the press that Moscow was aware of and monitoring the situation. Russia's Interfax News Agency said that Dmitry Peskov, the Russian presidential press secretary, told the press that Moscow was aware of and monitoring the situation. Earlier, the Federation Council of the Federal Assembly of Russia stated that the underground tests on October 18th in Nevada should be given an international legal assessment, since the United States is a signatory to the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, CTBT, and is obliged to refrain from violating this agreement, via Interfax. Fox News reports that the timing of the U.S. test is notable, as it comes directly after Russian lawmakers announced their plan to revoke Moscow's ratification of the Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. While the treaty, which bans all nuclear explosions across the entire planet, was adopted in 1996, it has never been fully enforced. China, India, Pakistan, North Korea, Israel, Iran, Egypt, and the U.S. have never ratified the treaty. China, India, Pakistan, North Korea, Israel, Iran, Egypt, and the U.S. have never ratified the treaty. China, India, Pakistan, North Korea, Israel, Iran, Egypt, and the U.S. have never ratified the treaty.
Pay attention to that, because that means anything can happen anytime. any nuclear attack can happen anytime.
Pakistan, North Korea, Israel, Iran, Egypt, and the U.S. have never ratified the treaty. China, India, Pakistan, North Korea, Israel, Iran, Egypt, and the U.S. have never ratified the treaty. China, India, Pakistan, North Korea, Israel, Iran, Egypt, and the U.S. have never ratified the treaty. China, India,
which means they can launch an attack anytime. So the United States tested one today in Nevada. Unbelievable. They tested one today in Nevada. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so we ready for a nuclear attack? Like, are we? Because the billionaires got the bunkers. You know what I'm saying? They got the bunkers, but we don't. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready, though. I'm ready, though. I got nothing to lose. Like, I'm ready. Send the asteroid, God. Send the asteroid. Because I cannot. I'm tired of sharing this fucking planet with this willfully ignorant motherfuckers. Like, for real, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro. I cannot believe y'all, man. But before I go, I just want to share one thing. Because this is outrageous. A lot of you guys think that, like, a lot of you guys just don't know what the fuck's going on. A lot of you guys are just sleepwalking. A lot of you motherfuckers are sleepwalking. Like, what? Do you really think? I want to show you guys one thing before, like, I want to show you, let me see if I can even, you know what I'm saying, if I can even expose these motherfuckers. Because I don't understand, bro. I don't understand, bro. A lot of people are just fucking became The Walking Dead. A lot of people became The Walking Dead. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? A lot of people became The Walking Dead, bro. A lot of people, bro. A lot of people, bro. Unbelievable, bro. What I want to show y'all, bro, is nah, let's go to English one. What I want to show y'all is how let me show y'all some. Let's just do this one. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Okay. This was okay. So, guys, I have a question for you guys. Somebody, please, let me know in the chat. Somebody, please, let me know in the chat. Do you really think this is fair? So, on YouTube, as you can see right here, Al Jazeera, it's just like CNN, right? Or just like MSNBC, right? Or just like PBS, right? Right? Or just like what do they call NPR? Okay. Why the fuck would YouTube put this fucking what do you call this shit? A highlight. A fucking to remind people that, oh hey, this channel right here that you're about to watch newsflash, don't trust them, because Al Jazeera is funded in whole or in part by Qatari government. Some of you guys be like, okay, well, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. Let's go by your logic. If that's true, and I can even agree with you, why don't we have the same treatment across all platforms? Like, why they don't treat CNN the same way? Because they don't. And I guarantee you, CNN is funded partly by the United States government. I guarantee you. And you can do your research, okay? Same as all these fucking mainstream medias. They have contract with the United States government. I said it, ta-da! So if we're gonna go by the same logic, why the fuck CNN news channel don't have that? Why? I'm Mr. Huber. Why the fuck? You see this? They don't have anything here. Nothing. Democracy, huh? Tell me how the fuck this is not a clear evidence that YouTube is clearly working with the mainstream media, which they are part of it. You know what I'm saying? And the government, the United States government. That's 100% for sure. Make no mistake about it. They're in cahoot with the United States government. And that is what I'm saying. That is where the problem is. The mainstream media just becoming a mouthpiece for the government is definitely concerned for democracy. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, okay, I don't care. Like, there's not even a concern. Are these people living? Are these people got hearts? Are these people got minds? Are these people... I cannot believe, bro. I just cannot believe. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now, bro. I cannot believe y'all, man. But I showed that shit just to bring back to this. So, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is suing ADL for $4.8 billion over anti-Semitic claims. And you heard Elon Musk was also suing the ADL. You might be wondering, who the hell is the ADL? That's the Anti-Defamation League, aka the Clown World.
New World Order.
Okay? Which uses the word anti-Semitic to basically control people, to basically violate First Amendment, to basically violate your freedom of speech. Like, this is
New World Order.
You'll just say something and then be like, oh, that's anti-Semitic, cancel him. And all of a sudden, all these motherfuckers are trying to cancel you. Like, what the fuck? Isn't this America? Isn't this the land of the fucking free? Isn't it? Can I say whatever the fuck I want to say here? What the fuck? I'm not even saying something outrageous. I'm not even saying something hateful. I'm not even saying something that's out of whack. I'm just, even if you point out the goddamn truth, that's when they even come for you harder. Well, you know what? Come for me harder, bitch. Come suck this dick harder, bitch. Like, for real. Like, because I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, honestly, you know what they did to Kanye? You know what they do to a lot of people? there's a reason a lot of people are silent. A lot of people are fucking censored because of, you know what I'm saying, like fucking clowns like this. So I really hope more people sue this fucking ADL. And one of the reasons why I'm happy about this is that this is not only, they're not asking only, they're not suing, like Louis Farrakhan is not only suing this for 4.8 billion, but also the reevaluation of the term anti-Semite, urging the court to declare it's a false use as defamation per se. Additionally, the lawsuit seeks declaration that the ADL operates as quasi-government actor, given its alleged ties with the government agencies like the FBI, CIA, and more. So, I really hope more people sue, because we cannot have a democracy in America if ADL and, you know what I'm saying, like folks like them are in cahoot with the FBI, because the FBI and the Justice Department has been weaponized nowadays against the American people. Yo, I cannot believe the American people are under attack, bro. It's like all of this fucking money that they're requesting going to Ukraine, fucking Israel. Like basically American foreign policy is way important than, you know what I'm saying, the domestic policy. Like
New World Order.
What? What the fuck? Like America's supposed to come first, but no. The foreign policy comes first for America because of the pharmaceutical industry complex.
New World Order.
I don't give a fuck, bro. They can kill me. I don't care. I got nothing to lose. That's why I will never be quiet, dog. Like the pharmaceuticals, the mainstream media, the military industry complex, the Space Force, the nuclear. There's like so many. You guys have no clue. Basically, but I can go on and on and on. But do you guys have time? I heard no.
Nope.
And basically, I don't have time to. Nah, I'm playing, bro. But it's late at night. I'll be back tomorrow. And if I'm not, I will always create some shorts. Please, let me know what you think. Let me know what did I miss. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about, because lately, man, like this shit is really, really depressing. Like this shit is fucking depressing. How the fuck a lot of people are not even outraged? Like this whole world looks like it's about to be fucking ending, and motherfuckers are like, okay, yo, the world is ending. Wake up. Okay, bro. You telling the motherfuckers, hey, this is happening. Okay. I guess if the world ends from the north side, I will be okay until it reaches the east side or west side or south side. Okay.
New World Order.
What the fuck? Alright, bro. Those are the people that are really sharing this planet, bro. I cannot believe, like, the people that I'm around today, bro. Unbelievable, bro. But I still got hope. You know what I'm saying? Tiny, little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know. You know what I'm saying? I know. It's just New World Order. But
Don't lose your dreams for yourself, for your future, for your family. The dreams of love and enterprise and travel and doing things, becoming something unique on your journey here. Don't lose your dreams. Do some dreaming. You've got plenty of intelligence, you've got plenty of talent, you've got plenty of ability. Probably what you lack is plenty of reason. I don't think your current bank balance is a true indication of your level of intelligence. That I think you're much smarter than your present bank balance indicates. You don't have enough reason. You've got enough intelligence, but not enough reasons. So see, reasons can change your life. Here's what else I found out. Reasons come first, answers come second. You don't get the answers to do well till you get the reasons. Life has a mysterious way of hanging on to all the answers and only gives them up to the people that are inspired by reason. So reasons make the difference in how your life works out. Now, what are some of the reasons for doing well? Let's go through a quick list called Reasons for Doing Well. First is personal reasons. Some people do well for recognition. Some people do well for respect. Some people do well for the way it makes them feel. Mentality. The same thing goes for all the human virtues. Ambition, unused, declines. Strong feelings, unused, diminish. It doesn't grow, it diminishes. Faith, unused, decreases. It's a law. Vitality, unused, diminishes. Energy, unused, decreases. The guy says, well, I'm going to save up my energy. You can't do that. That's like trying to save today, put it on the end of the year. See, you can't do that. They'll come take you away. If you don't use today, what? It's lost. The guy says, well, I'll work twice as hard tomorrow to make up for it. See, that's foolish. You could have done that anyway. Today unused is lost. A talent unused is lost. An ability unused is lost. So here's one of the key expressions of the evening. Take a new inventory of yourself. Starting tomorrow, new project. Take a new inventory. And make sure that all of your talent and ability and mentality and ingenuity and vitality and strong feelings, faith, courage, make sure that all you've got's being used. Otherwise, you lose. One way to learn is from your own experiences, but another way to learn is from other people's experiences. See, one book might save you 5 years if you read it. Did you know there's books on how to be stronger, more decisive, be a speaker, be a leader, have a better effect on other people, develop your personality? Did you know there's books on that? And people don't read them? How would you explain that? And they can read? Did you know that hundreds of successful people have written their stories in books and they wrote down how they did it and people don't read it? How would you explain that? The guy's busy, I guess. You know, you get tied up. The guy says, well, yeah, you work where I work, but the time you struggle home, it's late. You got to eat a bite of supper, watch a little TV, get to bed. You can't sit up half the night reading. And the guy's behind on his car payment. Good worker, hard worker, sincere. But you got to be better than sincere and work hard. Otherwise, at the end of your life, you'll wind up cold, stony broke. You got to be better than a good worker.